What's up, everybody? It's Shay here for another Member of the Month video interview. I am here with the lamest rapper, James Perry. Chilling out. So let's go to the intro. Okay, James, how are you doing today?
I'm well. What's going on with you?
I've been good. Just kind of chilling. So let's get us started. So how long have you been with ATC?
I joined ATC back in 2010. I was just getting to middle school. I had just graduated Urban League actually. Yeah.
That's dope. So was it around that time or before that you decided that you wanted to be an artist or that art?
I kind of always tiptoed into the idea. I was more into sports and shit when I was younger. But then I guess at a certain point in time, I kind of got into theater without even really knowing it really. Urban League used to have drama classes, and Holly used to give me roles, and I never really kind of understood why, you know what I mean? It didn't really click to me till later, you know what I mean? I wasn't really aware that I was a good singer or had stage presence or none of that until later, you know.
Understood. This is just a side question. You were talking about you were into sports. What sports were you into as a child?
My dad played a lot of basketball. Same with my uncle. So they wanted me to play basketball, but I've always kind of been a heavier kind of guy. So football too. Kind of just for fun, you know. Typical boy stuff, I guess.
What has been your favorite ATC project to be in?
My favorite ATC project, this is probably because I'm biased. It's definitely probably Passing Strange. During that process, we were working really, really hard. And we didn't really I think one of those you get a really good feeling from when you can't always see the end, you know there's an end goal, but you can't really see it clearly until we're supposed to see it, you know, in a company. And it, you know, it clicked I think the week of the show, maybe not even maybe show night, you know what I'm saying? It kind of had a different energy to it. And that, I still think about you know, some of those rehearsals and some of those moments that we had during that summer. It was really cool.
Yeah, well, that's dope. I also enjoy working on Passing Strange. It was great, not only to do the show, but then have Stu and Heidi
come and see it, and then
yeah,
for sure.
3 to 4 days with us.
Yeah, and then we got to actually you know, be around them as people, you know what I'm saying, and just be be interested in them and what they got going on, and seeing that they were also equally invested, you know what I'm saying, that was super dope, you know what I mean.
It's a nice way to connect with people that other people look at as top tier celebrities.
100%.
To us, we look at as top tier celebrities because theater people look at theater people as celebrities.
And you know, more importantly, occupying, being that in a black space, you know what I mean, is we can relate to that, you know, it's there's you know, and they were so grounded in you know, realism and shit, that shit was fire.
Yeah. Speaking of ATC projects, so the last project that we here saw you in was the Sunday Spoken Word series.
Yeah.
More specifically, you had a spoken word titled Beauty and Sadness.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
Life is a song, a catchy lyric, the asymmetric time signature that you can't seem to get out of your head. I thought I could live in my head forever. There's no better feeling than this. This bliss, this fix. No need to give mention to the stars I was wishing, mental submission, begging for attention on the outside. I didn't know that there was beauty in sadness. It creates the most beautiful song. I would like to think that my walks of life are the white keys, and each chord represents a plot point. Your first kiss, your first dollar, first girlfriend creates a chord that's both beautiful and necessary. When you're breathing, try to imagine that your rib cage is a harp. What kind of song do you think you would create? Would a poem accompany? What kind of lyric are you? Seems as though your song has yet to be finished.
Yeah, that's such a good spoken word. So tell me more about this spoken word. Like, what was your inspiration behind it?
I was like going through like a really like a time period where I was like kind of like analyzing like a bunch of like I don't know, I was just listening to like a bunch of like sadder stuff. And like, you know, trying to like pull, because like I was trying to like you know, me being a songwriter myself, like I try to like work on ways to like channel that into like, you know, like my own music and everything. So that was more like a reassurance type of like spoken word, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, like it's like telling myself that it is cool to explore those sides of my emotions, you know what I mean, and be as vocal about them as I want, and also like, you know, explore it like it in a creative way as much as I want to. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, songs came out of it, that spoken word came out of it, you know what I'm saying? And also just like using that as an opportunity to soak in the world around me, you know? Like, I don't know, like that was pretty much my inspiration, just like trying to be like a sponge, you know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
And put it out into the world, I guess.
Right.
You know?
In rewatching it, there's this line, I would like to think that my walks of life are the white keys. And
yes.
This chord represents a plot point.
Yeah.
That's just like really moving. Like,
yeah.
That's one of those lines where I was just sitting there like, damn.
Because it's so real, like
right.
the idea, like if you look at like, you know, life being poetic and like us being artsy people, like, you know what I'm saying, like we can find art in literally anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm looking at life like a song, like, you know, like when shit's going beautifully, you know, I imagine that it sounds beautifully in my head, you know what I'm saying, like all of these, you know, perfect chords, and like, you know what I'm saying, like when something, you know, goes a little, you know, there's some dissonance in there, you know what I'm saying, like it doesn't mean that it doesn't belong. It just, you know, serves the purpose of like it invoking a different feeling, you know what I mean?
Right. No, definitely. Yeah. So you also did a group spoken word with professional ensemble members, Layla Lumsden, and two of our teen ensemble members, Nate and Mai Sheree.
Yeah.
What was it like to work with this wonderful group of writers? Like, all four of you are just like really great writers. Some people don't know this yet, but Nayron wrote a piece for his senior project. It's like really dope and like really.
I'm so excited to see that. Like I was like watching some of his socials, and I was seeing you guys post about it, and I was like, yo, I'm so excited to see what this next senior showcase is going to be about. Right. Like, you guys got like it's like a super dope group of kids. But my bad.
You're fine. It was I brought it up. But yeah, no, with this group of four, well, you and this you a wonderful writer, and then three other wonderful writers. What was it like to like workshop that spoken word into existence? Just the four of you.
Like, man, it was crazy because like the idea of like collective consciousness is like a real thing, because like we were like in here, like we all like, I don't think any of us kind of like had any idea like what we were going to end up writing about. Like Holly was like, you know, just like go home and like, you know, spitball some stuff. Like I think she asked us to like pick like 3 like words. You know what I'm saying? Like that, like if we had to like narrow our spoken words down to like 3 words, you know what I'm saying? Like what would it be? Or like what words would we use or something? And like we all, like us 4 ended up like kind of like having all of ours be about the same thing without we had like certain lines that like we realized we can like tie into an idea of a playground, you know what I mean? And I was like, it was like we were trying really, really hard to like make it make sense. And I'm like, the idea was like right in our face all the time. I'm like, wait a minute, like, you know, something Mayron talks about spinning around, and you know what I'm saying, like that being like a merry-go-round. Me talking about like, you know, me being up in the air with love, and you know what I'm saying, like you not being there to catch me like a swing set, you know what I'm saying, like it was just like certain stuff like that. We're like, yo, like it was like all right in our face. It kind of just like made sense, and like, you know, us having our own strengths and like our own senses of like imagery and stuff like that. It just I don't know. It told like a beautiful story for and a very concise one as well.
I feel that. Audience, if y'all want to watch Playground is
please, it's really good.
It's on our YouTube channel at Alumni Theater Company. But yeah, I'm super excited to hear that you and Maliq are going to be doing a show on April 1st.
Yeah. Man, me and Maliq have just been really just tapped into, like I said earlier, just taking in the world around us and making music based off of like our everyday feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, us being, young men out here, like, we got some stories to tell, some stuff to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Also trying to explore in the best creative way possible, and also still remembering to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, just reminding each other that, like, we're both in this thing. Him bringing the best out of me bringing the best out of him. Us vibing out with the band, like, we're doing like a whole shebang. And also, like, Maliq is going to be releasing a project the same day as the show. I'm going to be featured on. There's going to be some songs that are from the show that are going to be on there. But this is really, like, the project's really going to be his idea. I'm just excited to be on there. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like to work with Maliq on this project so far? I know that you
guys
a lot of pre-stuff.
Yeah.
I know you guys started rehearsals this week. I've been here for 2. I've been here for 1 of them. I'm going to be here for the next one.
Yeah.
Like, working with this band, it's like a 5-piece band.
Yeah, we have bass guitar, a regular guitar, trumpet, a pianist, and a drummer. It's really dope. Like, because like we all kind of like work off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all kind of have like a pacing. Like, first of all, Maliq's like production style is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like really talented. You know what I'm saying? And I like wanted to tap him and just make sure that, like, like he plays to his strengths and I play to mine. You know what I'm saying? And he's also, he's getting off on there too. He got his vocals and he's rapping and everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, it's great to see him, build confidence and like do his thing. And also like with the band and everything, like just our first rehearsal, like we were able to, like, we got in there. Everyone kind of like had an idea for what we wanted to do for her. Like, they were like super accepting of, like, and even like, spitballing ideas and stuff. And like you said, we've only had 2 rehearsals, but it's already like looking like it's gonna be fire, And like the fact that we get to package it right this time, and because like you said, like we've got to do stuff in the past, but like this time we're gonna have like an idea that we're gonna do, and as soon as the show's over, there's gonna be like somewhere that people can go and re-listen to some of them songs. You know what I mean?
That's dope. That's great. So with that being said, I gotta ask a question because people are like, we don't want to. So you're saying that you have a bunch of music that's gonna be in this show. When is it gonna be released? Because you just made it clear that your stuff's not gonna be ready, and we're still waiting on the music from the past 2 shows.
I don't know, man. All right, no. Look. Like, I record a lot. I just released a song today. So there is music out right now. But the music from the show is going to take a little bit more time. Just because.
The other 2 shows.
I mean, no, they tap in a lot and ask about my music, and and I do send some stuff out, and they respect it, and like don't really do past just listening to it. But like they also understand my process. But you know, I'm a perfectionist, bro. It's coming. It's coming. And this is, like I said, this is Maliq's moment right now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think that if this video, because I'm gonna set a goal now. If this video gets 100 likes on YouTube, I think James will release one of his songs early from the show.
You know what I think you're about to do? I feel like you're gonna release this video and then put people in group chats to be like, "Oh." Or...
do you agree? Do you agree to this?
Let's do it. If I get 100 likes, I will drop a song from one of the past shows. Let's do it.
Cool. Y'all heard it. See, I'm working for y'all. Y'all see this?
Let's do it. And they're ready. They're ready to go. I got some. They're ready to go.
100 likes, new song from James.
You know, let's do it.
Old shows. So have you been working on anything else? This one show, this other stuff?
I am also in a okay, so I HCC was working with Lighthouse earlier this week. I have a collaboration album with Jordan Howard, Live from the City. That's supposed to be coming out this year. I'm also in a collective called Invite Only. We got some stuff coming out this year, merch, different pop-up stuff, videos, songs, etc. Trying to get back out here with the performing and gigs and stuff like that. It's about to get warm, so you'll be seeing my face a lot. Just know.
Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else that you would want to bring up to let our ATC fans know what's been going on?
Not anything really. I do just want to say, I appreciate you guys for sticking around, and ATC fan for life. I love you all.
I feel that. Okay, so people, while they wait to get this 100 likes, they're gonna need a way to find you and all your other music and all those other places. So
yeah.
Where can we find that stuff?
You can find me on Instagram at Lame Mr. Rapper. You can find me on Twitter at 5SidePerry. And you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, TikTok even, at James Perry.
Cool. Well, guys, that was
yeah.
our interview, our monthly interview from
Yeah.
month for March here with James, aka the lamest rapper. Remember, if this video gets 100 likes on YouTube, not Facebook, y'all gotta go to YouTube and like the video. James will release one of the songs from old shows.
Yeah. And I'll let y'all pick. Y'all gotta tell me which one.
James, so I can put a poll in the. We'll figure this out.
For sure.
Look at this, y'all. We're in it. If y'all want that music, now is the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is great. It was great having you, James. Even if you want to say before we head out.
Nah. I appreciate you guys for having me. I'm glad to be member of the month. This feels like home. This feels like family. I'm glad you guys support. I support you guys always.
Also, guys, if you want to see Maliq and James's show, it is April 1st. You can find the event on Facebook. You can go to Alumni Theater Company website, and you can find it. We are selling tickets. We have a very limited audience for that live audience. Tickets are
50 seats. 50. 50. Only 50.
Only 50 in-person audience numbers, so get your tickets. Those are 15. But if you want to catch it on the live stream, it is get your tickets, pay what you can. We embrace and support our artists.
Yeah. Even if you can't make it to the show, there will be a project that you can. There's songs from the show will be available to stream after the show. We promise you.
Yes. So, thank you watching the video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye,
Peace
guys.
out. Bye.